Hello, welcome to Metal Devotions. I am your diva T Celeste. Now, this is going to be more of like an introductory video where I introduce the channel, the reason why I wanted to create this channel, and the plans for it. So to start, some of the things I plan on doing are album reviews, promotional stuff, and interviews with more underground metal bands, varying in genres. I'm keeping myself open to what I've already been doing so far. And the reason why I wanted to start this channel is because I've already been doing interviews with another channel called Black Metal Artists, but an offshoot of theirs, which is Infernal Conversations. I have really enjoyed my time doing that. I still plan on doing that, but I wanted to broaden my horizon within these different metal genres and, give more love to them, just black metal, even though that's one of my favorite genres, honestly. Um, and I've had such like a growing passion for metal throughout these past couple of years. My background to metal has been a bit on and off just because of how I grew up and like the music that was around me, but I always happen to come back to it. And lately I've just been very much into it on a deeper level. So if anyone's interested in hearing my background on it, because it's a bit different than others, I'm definitely happy to make a video on that. Now, getting back to the channel itself, what I plan on doing. So for album reviews, I'm not going to rate them with like a number system like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. I'm just going to talk about if I like it, if it's good, my thoughts, any minor critiques I may have, and what stood out to me. Now, as far as like starting out with what albums I'm going to be choosing, I'm going to be doing more of the CD collection I have as far as underground bands starting out. Eventually, I may or may not do the bigger bands I have. It depends if people want to hear my thoughts on them, what my collection has. I can even do a collection video if anyone's interested. I have quite a selection and I actually plan on getting more in the near future. So keep out for that. But the sole focus of these album reviews are for lesser known bands, of course, because I love the underground so much and I'd like to dig even more into it as much as I can. I also have tapes I'm going to be reviewing as well as the CDs. So, if any bands are interested and they want me to review their work, they're welcome to, send me a CD, send me a tape, or even send me like a code on Bandcamp because I'm on there as well and I can review some of the stuff on there. Um, Now, as far as promotion goes, it's going to go hand in hand with interviews. I will help promote bands. I'll do an interview if they wish, but it'll just be going over like a brief description of who they are, the genre, and stuff about them, basically. Now, for interviews, they're going to be virtual at first, just like my other interviews. If you're interested to see my past interviews, I will be linking that in the description below. But as far as future interviews, I would love to do in-person interviews more. I just unfortunately do not have the equipment for that right now. But that is definitely something I'd like to do later down the road just because of the area I'm in. I'd love to interview local bands in person and stuff like that. It definitely interests me because of the people that I look up to as far as interviewer wise. Now, luckily, as far as interviews go, I have some bands potentially that I'm going to start out with. I actually have an interview coming up at the recording of this video. So that interview will be coming up probably within the week or the next week of this intro coming out. As well, I have an album review that's going to be coming out in tandem with this. So I'm going to already have a little bit of content on this channel, which I'm very excited for. Um, and basically, this is like a call to action. Like, if any band is interested and they've seen my work, or they maybe I've interviewed them before and they have like a different project within the metal genre they'd like me to interview or review, I'm here. you can reach out and, support or speak with me through the links within my link tree that has my Instagram, my Facebook page, my email, and even the channel here. So thank you so much, everyone, for who has watched this whole entire thing. Like I said, if you're curious about my past, if you're interested in supporting me and following along with me on my journey here, hopefully it's not too rocky. I'm going to have everything in the description below. So if anyone has those suggestions as well for promotional stuff, I'm happy to hear them as well. So, as I've mentioned, any support to this channel is welcome, and I hope that you stick around. And if not, then I hope the door hits you hard on your ass on the way out. So yeah, thank you so much. All right.